This is Jessica Kizorek doing the first ever take of her first ever TED Talk, and I'm going to be reading my notes off my phone because I wrote it last night at TEDx. Thank you, Gina Rudan and Matt Greer and all the other curators for putting together an evening that totally inspired me. You ready? I talk a lot about myself. I talk about my visions. I talk about my passion. I talk about my accomplishments. And people either love this or they hate it. I run an organization called Badass Businesswomen. And in many people's mind, badass is not a good thing. In fact, it has this reputation for being rebellious or negative or a troublemaker of some sort, so they don't necessarily have good connotations when they hear me say the word badass. In fact, people either love or hate what I say, I have a strong opinion, and I get hate mail. One of my favorite pieces of hate mail was a woman who unsubscribed from my list and said, "This is the stupidest crap I have ever been spammed with on the internet. Go on, keep being such a loser." But I say that being a badass is the best way to be. I get this advice all the time, and it's people tell me, "Listen, Jess, you got to make it less about you, and you got to make it about others, and serving other people, and make it about them, and not about you." And I've been really conflicted now for a long time because I get this advice, be a leader, be selfless, be for someone else, serve others, but isn't that the exact same challenge that most people face? We're supposed to be selfless but at the same time we want to be paid for ourselves. We want to get paid for our own brilliance, like for really, truly who we are. Because mostly we fit into a mode of what we think we should be. We fit into a mold, we emulate our predecessors, and I have role models that I love, that I admire, that I look up to, that influence me, but mostly the idea that I have to be any particular way is totally constraining to me, because I want to be me. I'm wild, I'm passionate, I'm bursting with energy. I have this crazy hair that I love to stick straight up into the air, and I want to get paid for that. I want to get paid for my personality, for being exactly who I am. I want my personality and my zest and my badass indifferentness to make me more successful than my peers. But more than anything else, I want to give you permission to be you. I want to fill you with the confidence that you too don't have to fit in. You don't have to ascribe to what you think you should be, or mimic, or emulate. Yes, you need to educate yourself. You need to go to TED. You need to refine your brilliance, have an opinion, have spunk, have style, have passion, have a desire to lead, to impact others, and to give yourself fully. Because I talk about myself a lot, but I think that's exactly why the world needs me. It's because I'm willing to give myself fully, to be transparent, to share my knowledge, to instigate, to challenge, to be myself. Being a badass means you have the courage to be yourself. Your true self, in all of its glory and defeat. But it's not enough just to be yourself. You have to be willing to share yourself. To be open. To be real. To be public. Because we don't need any imitators anymore. We don't need assembly line workers. We don't need cogs in the wheel, as my buddy Seth Godin would say. What we need is troublemakers. We need people to stand up, to stand out, to stand for themselves and what they really believe in. We need true, badass business people. I invite you to be one of us. Because what the world desperately needs is you.